Here we are inside the Jeep. This is the point we're talking about. We're going to pull this out and replace it with this guy right here with a special spacer plate available from OB Enterprise. It's available on eBay. We will put the link down in the description. It will come with the adapter ring and one of these so that you can do the exact same thing and make it a nice clean installation for your radio, so that when you're not out in the woods, you don't need your radio. You simply unplug it. You can either leave it like this or use the cap to keep it covered, and put your radio mic inside your glove box so no one can see it and no one can tell you have a radio. So it makes for a very nice clean installation.
Been patient.
Now it's going. Once you get that off, 3 screws back here. This little panel right here pops out. There's 3 screws in there. Make sure you get those out, otherwise carnage will occur. And then this sounds like you're breaking the thing to pull it off. You have one main power switch here and one off the ignition switch here. There's a little tab you push in, pull out on the wires, and this comes out as a single unit. Now we're left with the exposed dash. Remember, you have your ignition, which is over here, and then this is your whole dash cluster. Everything goes back through this that powers your vehicle. What we had to get to is this screw right here. Again, it's either 7mm or Phillips, whichever you have handy. Once you have that screw out, this whole panel pulls out. Now once you have this panel pulled, a gray plug and a black plug here. They have tabs on this side. They are extremely hard to get apart. And then it's just a matter of unhooking everything. They've all pretty much got a tab that you push and pull out. Now this one has a red clip. You push it, get it all the way out, push down on the tab, and it pulls off. Now this is the target. We now have this out. Okay, here's your cigarette lighter. Open up the top, and if you'll see inside, there's 2 little squares. Special tool from Dorman. Google it. Amazon, it was like 15 bucks for this and a new cigarette lighter. But what you want to do is you get it started at an angle into one, push it up and into the other, and that's supposed to spread those little clips apart. And at that point, the back of the cigarette lighter will start to push through. You can already see where, as we can see, sometimes the wrench bends up a little bit, but you keep working it and it will come out. Well, now in the back side you have a tab here and a tab up here, and you have a guide pin up here. Get you a little screwdriver, push in on that tab, rock it forward, push in on that tab, and things start coming off. And then you can rock that off, and you end up with 4 pieces. We end up looking like this, and we're ready to install this piece. From OB Enterprise, link will be in the description. We supply you with the coupler, custom-made adapter. It has a cap, and most of the time there's a plastic loop that can hold it on. We take that off. We don't use them. We even take the tip here and cut it off and get rid of it. Here's what this looks like. This would be hooked on here, and this goes around the back side so that it keeps the cap. We don't like them. We take it off when we're using it. We put this in either the glove box or down in the cup holder and go down the road. What you will need to supply is a shielded RJ45 cable. One side will click in here. The other side will click in the front of the radio. And then through the dash, all will be here. Your radio microphone, when you're ready to use it, simply comes over, clicks in place. You use it for the day. At the end of the day, when you don't need it anymore, you undo it, put the cap back on there. Very clean look in the dash, and you don't have a microphone flopping around inside your cab. You can put that into the glove box, and no one knows. The adapter ring goes on just like that. The plug has a long side and a short side. You want the short side out, and you want to orientate it so that your tab's up here, so that you can just grab it, push down, and unsecure the cable. You flip it over. This ring threads on very easily. If you have problems threading it on there, stop, back it off, and start again, because it should go on just as easy as can be. Now you can use a pair of channel locks, pair of pliers. Just be careful not to break any of these, or if you have it, it is 1 16" in diameter. Come over here, you make sure that that's oriented up, and then you just simply hand tight. Don't over tighten it. This is just plastic. Don't tighten until it loosens. That's bad. And here we have the finished product. As you can see, it looks very good in the dash. When you're looking from it afar, can't even tell anything's really different. You get ready to use your radio, simply unscrew that. I throw it there in the center console. Bring the mic up, click, and away you go. And as you see, it's up and running. Then you hang your mic wherever you want to hang it. And then at the end of the day, you simply undo it. Put the cap back on. This can then go over here in the glove box. Out of sight, out of mind. No one wants to break in because they can see your radio. And again, those spacers and these pieces are available from OB Enterprise. It's on eBay. I will include a link at the bottom of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a holler and I'll be happy to answer them. Here's some of the other modifications we made. Power points. We ran wires down the back of the dash to the power that used to do the cigarette lighter, because who needs a cigarette lighter anymore? So now I have plenty of high voltage power points, no low voltage, so my stuff gets charged up correctly without any issues. I also put some up inside there on both sides, and then I also have these guys that are white and red for both passenger and driver. And pretty clean setup. We like it. It works well. And if you're interested in these pieces or the rear light adapter,